Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday stream. This is the Sunday Madness stream because I think the whole world has lost their fucking mind. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Tommy, Red, Chris, gentlemen, welcome. How you doing tonight, fellas?
What's up? What's up? Doing well. Doing very well. Thank you for asking, sir.
Barking mad? Let me say a quick hello to the chat. Papa Cotton, he's the first one in. Yeah, we're going to get into this in a second. This is an interesting and crazy fucking story. I was going to make it episode 10 of Hans Cock, but I figured let me just talk about it on the Sunday stream. So, yeah, we're doing it today. Angela Straven, what's up, buddy? Dropped you a link, too, if you want to jump in. Feel free to. Lasso of Truth, how you doing? Oh, by the way, guys and girls out there, I'm almost done with packing up all these books. So the rest of this week, I will be just mailing out books. So the majority, like the initial bulk of everything will be out the door this week. So if you back the Shadow of the Kraken, rest assured you are getting your books, and you didn't have to wait. You didn't have to wait 2.5 to 3 years. How can I help you?
I was going to say my cat just stuck to the ceiling.
I almost stuck to the ceiling. It's very loud in my head here. Brutal Morningwood, what's up, man? Are there other meatloaf? Again, we're gonna get into this one. Nano Reaper's in the house as well. How you doing, man? Yeah, Ezra, a bit of a We're gonna get into that.
French fried potatoes. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Infowars.com. We got the scoop. Mogwai's in the house. Omega Arts. Corey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hope everything is well. Hope the book is coming out very good. I'm waiting on that one too, man.
Oh yeah,
good shit. I know you guys. You've been perfecting the artwork and all that, and that's a good thing. Got to get quality out there. Darren, like my father before me, good news. I packed up your stuff today, so this week I will be mailing yours out as well.
Hot diggity dog.
Yeah, get ready. It'll be coming. Like I said, you'll get a tracking number this week, and then so then you could wait by the mailbox.
Good news. You hear that, Darren? It's coming. It's coming like Red Gaze during Pride Month.
That's right.
Don't worry. Yeah. It's on its way.
In your mouth.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
Watch it. Spike 220, what's up, man?
Hey, you bring the gay, you get the gay.
Wait, it's Superman Day? I didn't know that. Happy Superman Day. Holy shit. Well, we got the Flash instead, and we'll cover that in a second.
It's interesting. Superman Day would fall during Pride Month now.
Yeah, right? Isn't that interesting?
Crazy. He gets double kryptonite on this day.
The CJH. How you doing, man? Lots of craziness. And let me just share screen, and we'll start talking about this crazy, this madness. It's madness, I tell you. So apparently Ezra Miller has been grooming this woman who's 18. He's been grooming her since she was 14 years old.
Oof.
Yeah, they said also he's been trafficking her.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, there's an article about this as well. It's funny, huh? With everything else going on, that no one's
for some time, right?
Oh yeah, for some time. This guy is a super creep. So he's been arrested multiple times already. He's had other shit going on, but yeah. So apparently, it's some kind of weird cult as well, and he thinks that he's getting some kind of spirit power from her.
What?
This is how bizarre and twisted these sick Hollywood creeps are. So
my only question is this: is Perlman involved in any way?
The Gash Hunter.
Gash. He's looking for Gash. Who knows? Maybe allegedly. I don't know. I it's only speculation, and we don't want to get down that rabbit hole. But Hollywood, so they know each other, right? Possibly. I don't know. Anyway, so Miller's 29. She's 18. He's been grooming her since she was at least 14 and trafficking her, they said, since around that time as well. This whole situation is bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Hollywood is filled with a bunch of creeps. And I'm like curious, like, how did this guy just pop up on the scene out of nowhere and he's in every like blockbuster movie franchise?
Oh. I don't know. Maybe this is just me though, Vinny. When I think of Ezra Miller, I really do think like he could possibly go the Buffalo Bob route. Maybe that's just me.
It's possible.
Would you do me? Undo me so hard.
Probably happening right now as we speak.
Goodbye, horses.
Jumping Eagle and her husband, attorney and Native American activist Chase Irons, 44. He says that Miller's been in this toxic behavior, which includes a lot of other crazy shit with this Native beliefs. And yeah, again, apparently he thinks it's some kind of spiritual powers that he's getting. This guy is really batshit crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah.
I am, dude. This is insane. Like, how could you even like? I thought this was fiction. Nope, this is reality. What's going on here? So they said he's a spiritual voyeur,
Poor girl.
in various shit regarding this stuff. Mixing voodoo stuff, cult-like manners and behaviors. These people are all psychotic, across the board, crazy. And they were looking for this guy. I don't think they arrested him yet. They've been looking for him. He had another encounter that happened in Hawaii not too long ago, where I believe he threw a chair at a woman. He pled no contest. But while he's in the cop car, he's sitting there scolding the cops about the pronouns that they have to use. And referring
I thought you were going to say that he was beating off like the Flash in the back seat.
Well, he's on the run like the Flash. They said they can't find him. They want to give him a warrant. They wanted to arrest him, and they can't seem to find him.
God, I hope that girl's still alive.
Don't you think he stands out in the crowd? Call me crazy, but
Would you do me? I'd do me so hard.
That's the brightest tulip in the garden.
Dude, I this is all insanity. Absolute fucking insanity. I'm telling you, we are living in clown world.
Was she one of them great big fat person?
Was she a real big fat person? Put the lotion in the basket, or it gets the hose again.
You better not hurt my dog, lady.
You hurt my precious. That guy had like the deepest voice for a white man I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He was in what was that show? Monk. Do you remember Monk on?
Oh yeah. Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah, Tony Shalhoub. Yeah, the Buffalo Bill was his cop friend with the mustache.
No, I don't know.
Oh
After seeing this shit with Ezra Miller looking like him, I could never listen to Wild Horses ever again.
It's crazy, man. They said he's been doing a lot of crazy stuff, abusing this poor girl, using violence, intimidation, threatening. It's this guy he should be locked up, and we know how many times he's attacked and assaulted women. Again, I guess he's jealous of their fashion sense.
You know what? I think that's wrong, Vinny. We don't need to lock people like him up. What we need to do is we just need to get them all together and put them over on Bikini Atoll. I think that'll take care of everything.
I don't think Bikini Atoll exists anymore, but I'm pretty sure we have some other test site.
Apparently,
it kind of disappeared.
Apparently, he met her when she was 9 years old in 2012, and Miller was 19.
Did he go to a reservation or something? This sounds like these Iron Eye sounds very like.
Yeah, it was on a fact-finding mission to a uranium mining region of the Black Hills in South Dakota.
Oh,
it's considered a sacred site, so that's where he found her. This is some bizarre.
He's exploiting an indigenous girl. Is basically what it's.
Well, you know what? I mean, this might be a little bit insensitive, but I'm known for it. But with him going after somebody that young, it really is bringing a whole new meaning to Wounded Knee.
Oh,
damn, Tommy.
I told you I was going to freaking test the damn orders again.
So,
damn, man.
He returned in 2016 when she was 12 to participate in this no DAPL protest on Standing Rock. So he used this as an excuse to get over there. Other celebrities, including Mark Ruffalo, are we surprised?
Yeah, big.
Are we surprised at this point that Ruffalo was there?
No, JoJo.
Where was it? So I guess that's what that one photo was right here. Look at this creep. Yeah. It's all about JoJo and underage girls, right? These people are demented, absolutely demented. Can we just arrest them all, please, and throw away the key and do whatever else you got to do? Castration, whatever.
I miss the days of glam rock when people, dressed up like freaks, but they were still relative. Outside the drug abuse, they were still relatively normal people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just look like fruit bats. That's all.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but they had something to rebel against. I mean, if you think about it, like the boomers, like the whole punk scene and all the rebellion, that was legit. Like they were being sent off to Vietnam. And shoot up,
What do you think they're doing here, Fist? They're rebelling against normalcy.
Yeah, exactly. They've run out of
reality.
things to, like the new punk rock is to be like a normal, healthy, person.
Yeah.
I don't care what they say. Punk rock died in the early 80s. That was the end of it.
Yeah, there's nothing else to rebel against.
Pretty much, yeah. And Pale Rider, it's not anything that Batman didn't do to Robin. Uh-oh.
These days,
Poor Dick Ward.
Get the bat condom.
It's all on the table, especially their dicks.
You know what? I remember the days when if you wanted to see something ridiculous like the gay innuendos and freaking shows and everything, you just watch the ambiguously gay duo.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty much the extent of it. Now it's everywhere.
Yeah. Now they're like out and out blatant about it. There's nothing ambiguous about it.
No. This is crazy. It's just now it's just protests in the streets and going after, sitting judges and whatnot. This is too much. Well,
they arrest a bunch of glowies and pretend to mark my words, there'll be a false flag soon to get us all to lose all of our firearms and stuff.
Yeah.
Because look at those feds that they tag. Come on, man. How stupid do you think we are?
Oh, I know. Again, Nano Reaper, being right-wing straight Christian is the new punk rock.
It is. He's right.
Yeah,
he's totally right. Like
here, you want another funny one, Chris? So we were talking about that yesterday a little bit. Now here's another thing. Did you notice the way that they were kneeling down? I know we got into that part. Did you realize that it's actually a scene from a movie too? It's the same way that Norton kneeled down in American History X. Exactly the same way.
Wow.
What, after he curb stomped that dude for
and the cops came and he kneeled down the exact same way, like as if they're just trying to imitate art again.
Dude, this is all insane. But by the way, that protest was about the Dakota Access Pipeline. So that's what they were protesting. They didn't want people to have, our own sustainable energy. They want us to go to, Russia and other countries, Venezuela, to get our oil now and our, fantastic. So they were sitting there protesting and then I guess looking for gash. So that's where Miller first formed a friendship, they said, apparently with her family there. This is just some really sick shit. Straight up demented. Look at this. He dressed as the fucking Joker here. This guy is batshit crazy. Unbelievable. Like, how can anyone tolerate this stuff? This is gonna push a lot of people, man.
Yeah, I've pulled all my tolerance back. Like, it's no longer up. It's being offered. We're done with tolerance. We're done with acceptance. We're done with all that shit. Fuck off. Like seriously.
Yeah, we gave you an inch. You took a mile.
More than a mile, man. They took a continent.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, but it's like tolerance and acceptance is not the same as celebrating. Okay.
Yeah.
I can disagree with somebody and still tolerate them or respect them, but I'm not going to if there's something they're doing that I find repulsive, I'm not going to not find it repulsive. I'm just going to be like, dude, you do you. Like, that's not my business. You do you. But don't shove it in my face and expect me to smile.
Yeah.
Don't feed me a piece of shit and expect me to grin.
Yeah. They're trying to normalize all this shit. It's insane. Her parents, they were stunned by recent events that were including her daughter. And they began calling around to people who knew both of them, who knew Miller and their daughter. They said they reached out to the family, to a family friend who went to London with both of them in 2017. They were shocked by which she was told. They said also, she said that she caught Ezra trying to sleep in the same room with the daughter, who was 14 at the time. And she told him, Ezra, you can't sleep in here with her, and kept checking on him the whole time that they were over there. These people, again, sick son of a bitch. I don't know if he still has her right now. They said that she's being held against her own will. She doesn't even have access to her phone. All of her social media is being run by him. Yeah, it looks like he kidnapped her. This is a fucking creep.
Mm-hmm.
How
I think we all
did not
knew that. Now it's just plain.
You know, I hear all the
Wow.
outrage that was coming from Chris just a moment ago. Chris, I'm going to tell you what everybody in Hollywood would tell you. You just need a little Moloch in your life.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hold on, and here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. So they thought he was harmless because he identified as non-binary queer. So they thought that he was harmless and just buddies with the
That would be the opposite of that. Like I'd be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
get the hell away from my kid.
Uh-huh. Yeah, holy shit indeed. This is insane. Absolutely insane. All of it. You know? They need to save this girl. This is fucking crazy. And again, like, what is he doing that he thinks he's getting some kind of power out of her? Sounds like he's doing other rituals and shit too, from what this article was saying, because he thinks that he's getting some kind of magic Indian power and mixing voodoo shit with this. This is how demented Hollywood is. This is reported to you by the New York Post, by the way. So again, this isn't hearsay shit. They know what's going on. There's been stories popping up all over the place. They're contacting people who know them. This creep is on the run, and he kidnapped this girl who he's been grooming and apparently sex trafficking, from what this article said as well, since she was somewhere between 12 to 14. So, yeah, that's Ezra Miller. Hey, new owners of Warner Brothers in D.C., I think those reshoots need to be recast.
Expanded quite a bit.
I'll tell you what, Vinny. I believe that I could help this young man. If I get him into the toaster loving business while they're plugged in, I'm pretty sure that we can cure any problem he may have. Any problem he might have in the future as well. Just get old Pando Lando on the case, and I will take care of good old Ezzy boy.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
It's super disgusting. It's disgusting and insane. Right, Kitty, how you doing? Yeah, no, I agree.
Brian?
Again, this whole situation is just it turns the stomach. How the hell, dude? He should have been arrested years ago. And again, and this is in front of
anybody else
as well.
He was, wasn't he?
Anybody else, this would have been a strange smell in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, I mean, this is the biggest problem because this is the kind of nonsense that Hollywood has been freaking cheering on, rah, and for freaking years. And now they're getting slapped in the face with some of the disgusting shit that these people are doing. And they're trying to do everything they can to bury this shit so they don't receive any more black eyes. Well, guess what? It's already too late. Everybody has already seen it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is insane. Yeah. They said, although Miller and the girl, they say they are gay and possibly transgender. Jumping Eagle said she believes that the two have been having sex for months.
Oh!
Yep. Ezra's using they pronouns because they don't want to be labeled white or privileged male. Jumping Eagle told the Post. But that's what Ezra is. Ezra's gaslighting everyone with pronouns. What he's doing with the girl, is they said R. Kelly type stuff.
Oh.
So right there.
It's the wood chipper.
Right there should tell you everything.
Yep.
Because R. Kelly was doing, he didn't just pee on girls, he did a lot worse. They only report, for media purposes, they only talked about so much.
It rubs the lotion on its skin unless it gets the hose again.
But he doesn't know who he's fucking with.
Well, this is why they target kids, is because these monsters, they can't create, they can only corrupt and destroy. And basically, in order for them to reproduce, they can't do it like a normal people. What they'll do is they'll abuse a child and perpetuate the cycle. You know what I mean? Like, abused kids become abusers themselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they perpetuate their existence. These are monsters, people.
Yeah. Don't forget, Leonardo DiCaprio. He's been vacationing with Klaus Schwab since he was a teenager.
Well, they the same.
Why would he have been doing that for so long?
Yeah, what do these people have in common?
I mean, come on, it's pretty safe to assume about 99% of Hollywood are all doing this sick, weird shit.
And that's why more of these stories have to get out. People need to know. I think the mass people should be aware of what the hell's going on, because a lot of people still have their hands over their eyes and their fingers in their ears, and they're like, "Oh
Well,
no, I'm just gonna watch."
those people can go in a ditch too. You know what? I'm done with
Exactly.
them.
Yeah. Like I said, don't trust-
Vinny, is this a new perk? The Shadow of the Kraken wood chippers?
Feet first, people. Feet
I
first.
cannot confirm or deny, but I know a guy. Yeah, no, this is crazy. Again, and that's it. They're gaslighting people with this shit with the pronoun situation as well. This
Pronouns
is
are so
really sick.
stupid.
They said that this girl's so brainwashed, and again, because he controls her social media, Miller and supposedly her, they're calling that they're telling their supporters to go after the parents as well, and they're calling her parents abusive and transphobic. Yeah, and they said Jumping Eagle says that is false. So this creep, they're trying to put it out there again, trying to get their fans and their fan base to attack the girl's parents. When this creep kidnapped her, this girl was underage, and he took her, groomed her.
Wait, how are they transphobic? This guy isn't trans. He didn't get his willy whacked.
It doesn't make a difference as long as he claims it.
Mhm.
He's protected under that
Dude,
insidious.
he's like a
He's
fucking
non-binary.
tulip.
That makes him trans.
No, he's
Yeah.
a flaming tulip drama-prone bottom. That's all he is.
They
I
don't
mean, the
even know
guy's
what their
a-
own bullshit means.
No, they
Right.
like. He's like, I'm not, but okay. So
That
then,
makes him trans.
This is unbelievable.
well,
Yeah.
what is he
It-
transitioning
it-
to?
With their
Draven,
logic.
let us know your take on this.
Yeah,
I
I
believe
sometimes
disgusting.
wonder. I sometimes wonder: do they claim this kind of shit for the type of shit that they know they're going to do, and they're eventually going to get caught? Is this their way out of it by saying, "Oh, well, it's because I'm this and it's because I'm that"?
Mhm.
I don't look at things the same way as everybody. Is this their way out? Is this their mental escape clause by claiming this shit?
Well,
That's what they
trans and non-binary are like trans and feminism. They're directly opposed movements, because trans literally means transition. That's why it's a transitional. You're transitioning from one gender to another, i.e., a binary. I'm a male and I'm going to transition to a female. That's trans. That's a transgender person or transsexual or whatever. But non-binary is this
But they're
weird
trans
belief.
non-binary, so
You can't do that because then you're not transitioning.
I know you can't, but that's what they say. They're trans non-binary, so it's like
Does not compute.
These people are the poster children for why we need to bring back mental asylums.
Exactly. And Frank said he's
Lobotomies,
transparently
man.
weird.
I'm just saying. A few hours of the Jack Murphy treatment from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest would solve Ezra's problems.
Yeah, I agree. So they should give him a lobotomy.
they are
and
predators,
castrate him.
Yeah,
pedos
he's a
or
monster.
whatever the fuck.
He is a monster. And this is the kicker. This is funny. So the people who are attacking the parents, they said none of this is true. He goes, and these people don't know us. They said they have another child who identifies as non-binary. In their culture, there have always been what we call
Wink day. It's a wink day or
We're
two
talking about
spirits.
skinwalkers.
or
Yeah.
this is two spirit people
Mo-
who
Mo-
are
shush,
important, people who are important and respected in our community. So you can't, they can't go waving that flag when the family says they already have a child like that, and in their culture they're respected. So don't pull that bullshit with everything else, you know. So again, this has gone to insane levels. I hope that they find this kid and can save her from this creep and lock him up for good and keep him in jail.
I hope they find him in a reservation and he just disappears. Reservation justice is outside of our American laws.
Yep.
Oh my God. The Jumping Eagle said her husband noticed Miller's increasingly strange behavior, saying that the actor, calling himself the reincarnation of Jesus Christ, and spoke about the FBI and the KKK following them.
Fuck.
This
He's gonna butt head with Jared Leto saying that kind of shit.
holy
Morbid time.
Wow.
It's Morphin time.
Wow.
Female. They.
Who
Oh,
has
shit.
words for this? I mean, talk about insanity. I'm telling you, today's stream, it's madness. It absolutely is.
Well, that
Gets
makes
what
sense
you
though.
want.
So So instead of flipping a table, that's why he grabbed that girl by the throat and threw her on the ground. That was his table that he was
He
flipping.
clearly, like, this is clearly, you know how everybody, like, we've all been accused of being misogynist because we, like, don't put up with feminist bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
This is clear misogyny right here. This guy clearly hates women. He, like, beats the shit out of all these chicks. He's got this little sex slave that he's, like, beating the shit out of. They show the bruises and stuff. Like, you want to know what misogyny looks like? There you go, guys. It's not us saying, you know, feminists, stop trying to push weird garbage delusions that you're tougher than guys. Like, you know, there is a difference there.
Yeah, he's proving it.
Yeah. He's literally beat the crap out of people, man. Shit all over the place.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy on every level. Jesus.
Yeah.
You stop calling him up. He might show up on the stream.
Hey.
We need to find him so we can arrest him.
Yeah.
Citizens arrest. Jeez, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I got something to arrest him, and it's a fully loaded clip.
No, I would be investigating Ezra's parents because clearly this level of like cerebral sodomy that we're seeing with this dude is like, you know, this is a generational thing. This is somebody that has grown up messed up. I mean, we need to talk about Kevin. Literally, that's the movie he was in where he became a homicidal maniac.
Wow. Well, here's another fun fact here. So the girl's parents went to Miller's home in Vermont and said that they found their daughter in what appeared to be a psychological breakdown. She was ranting and babbling and not making sense. And Ezra was just sitting there smirking and snapping his fingers like it was all a show.
Oof.
Yeah.
Is that her picture there?
Yeah, that's her on the left.
Okay.
Unbelievable, man. Crazy. What's she holding in her hand? Enough said.
Yeah.
God. Marvel book. Yeah.
This stuff has just gotten way out of hand.
Oh, it has.
Well, it's laid the foundation for abuse like this. And imagine that being the parents of this kid and being like, I don't even know where the hell my daughter is. And she's with some Fruit Loop who like uses pluralcy for his pronouns.
Yeah, and again, like I said, like this, it was gaslighting. So he could do these things. He kept popping up over there and trying to take who he could take. And again, as something else is going on that's even more twisted from what was said earlier in the article, that this other spiritual shit that they're doing, R. Kelly type stuff, that again, they don't want to report exactly what it is, but anyone who followed the R. Kelly situation, it went into some.
I'm gonna piss on you.
It was again.
Vinny.
That was the lightest situation. Was the peeing.
Vinny, it all makes sense. It all makes sense now. So Ezra Matthew Miller was born in Wackoff, New Jersey, to Marta Cucci, a modern dancer, and Robert S. Miller, who worked at a Workman publishing company.
Jeez.
More than likely, they were probably part of that freaking activist groups that went in there destroying shit.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. This is crazy. Oh, and he assaulted Jumping Eagle. Oh, that's lovely. He was slamming a door on her arm, and she was screaming and yelling at him. Ezra stopped. The police eventually came, but Ezra and the girl had gone. They left already at that point. So he's got a history of being super violent on top of it. So again, this is insane.
And they just swept the fucking him choke slamming that girl under the rug.
Yeah. Any one of us would have done something like that. We'd have been in jail.
And now, and then after that, there was the nightclub shit or whatever, and then now this shit. It's like,
remember when he went into people's homes in Hawaii?
Oh yeah. It's like, why the hell wasn't anything done before this shit?
Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, what a damn shame that I can't run into some of these people. I'm telling you, I don't have to be in perfect health. I would take his whole 5'11" ass and crumble him into a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I know you hit him and he'd do like a Wayans Brothers scream. Oh!
Hey, Kitty, right? Yeah, that's not a red flag at all. By the way, Riot Kitty, I dropped you a link if you do have time. You want to pop in? You're welcome to. But yeah, no, dude, this is unbelievable shit that's going on. And yeah, so they said that you mentioned his
Boom.
breakout performance
There you go.
in 2011.
Just like
yeah.
I thought, Vinny.
Holy
the
shit.
There you go.
Appearance. Yep. Far left. There you go. Yeah, this is insane shit right there. But yeah, they said from his breakout performance in this movie, I'm not going to give him any credit on that shit. Didn't see it, don't care to, and he will fuck himself. But the DC movie, the Flash one that he's supposed to be working on, they said it was postponed this summer, and it's going to be pushed to June 2023. And rumors, so far unfounded, said that Warner Brothers might replace Miller because of the actor's increasingly erratic behavior. And I say, yeah, with all the reshoots that they're doing anyway on this film.
Should have done that a long time ago.
Just can it.
Just can it. Again, you had the perfect Barry Allen. He was on the TV
Grant.
series.
Yep.
Give
now
Grant,
the writing for the show is shit. But he plays a good fucking Flash though.
Yes, he does. I watched the first 2.5 seasons or 3 seasons. I fell off when I was skipping episodes.
You're not missing.
Was that before or after the lightsabers?
It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but the first 2 seasons I really enjoyed
Mm-hmm.
for what it was. I thought they did a pretty good job. Yeah, it was some campy shit, but again, he did a good job as Barry Allen. Everybody wanted him in the Justice League movie, and they went with this piece of shit.
They're like, we gotta separate. People won't understand. We have to separate the TV shows and the movies. It's like, the fuck out of here.
Am I the only one that laughed when we saw Ezra Miller running as the Flash?
Oh no!
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
That is a man whose farts make no noise.
Well, I mean, you noticed how limp those wrists were, right?
Yeah, he's like, oh!
What's that true?
I can imagine when he's running. He's like,
So I think he had something in there. One of those plugs.
Yeah, hot dog.
That's where he keeps his hot dogs for to keep them warm.
Yeah.
The jumbo pack.
Ready for a snack later.
I want a ballpark.
Holy crap.
That's probably why he broke in all those people's homes in freaking Hawaii. Somebody took the last cucumber out of the supermarket.
Unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to laugh at like the G.G. Allen songs. I never thought we could see a day where an entire political party's like campaign slogan was basically a G.G. Allen song.
Holy crap. This just in. Hans Koch, Harrison Ford makes history with expensive divorce.
Oh, so he's going to be in some more movies. We're going to see some elder abuse on screen. Look what they did for Bruce Willis.
That bitch tried to take away his plane.
It's called Indiana Jones 6. So,
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis Jones.
The search for Hans Koch.
Yeah.
The search for good old Hans Koch. So yeah, so that's some insane news that we had today. Holy shit! So if you hear or see Ezra Miller anywhere, call the cops immediately.
Yeah.
Shoot first and ask questions later.
Caution when apprehending.
I am not
prejudice.
I'm not telling anyone to be violent on anyone else. That's so yeah. I just want to make that crystal clear. Tommy's views are his own.
Hey man, I got pigs to protect. And they're definitely their lives are more valuable than his.
Judging by that gaping mound or that gaping wound in his butt from behind, those guinea pigs definitely would be protected.
Oh, I would say so. Holy
you think
crap.
gerbils? No, we're going guinea pig.
We're going guinea pig. I guess it's like when you want to check the barrel of the gun and you just blow down it. It's that same noise. That's what that's the sound it makes.
It's like throwing when he takes a dump, it's like throwing a Snickers down a hallway.
Oh my god. That's fantastic.
I thought you were going to say like throwing a pineapple in an airplane hangar.
Oh damn! Snickers down the hallway on a hot summer's day. That's basically it.
That is some hilarious shit right there.
Oh man,
It
he doesn't have to
again,
grunt to shit.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless on all this crap. There's so much bizarre shit happening all across everywhere. And again, what are we talking about? What are we doing out there? Everyone's still having slap fights over freaking Obi-Wan and all this other dumb shit. It's insane, fucking insane. I don't know, guys. Again, Draven, what are your thoughts on this whole situation and what's going on?
It's sick as fuck, and the fact that they didn't do anything like with the earlier incidents is kind of bullshit. They should have done something then, instead of waiting until it escalated like this.
Yeah, you're right. How come nobody stepped in? How come no one's out there to help? This is really twisted shit across the board, man. It makes zero sense. Yeah, there was another photo of her, I believe, too, where she looks like she's drugged up in the back of a car, and and Miller is he's in the front seat with apparently his mother or something, I think. So yeah, this seems like it's a family affair. All right, here we go. Yeah,
family affair.
Look at this shit.
Oh damn!
Wow, yeah, she looks terrible.
Yep, terrible. She looks like she's 40 back here, and she's 18.
Yeah.
What? She looks so happy, Vinny. What are you talking about?
It's like a mugshot. That's like one of those faces of meth photos.
Yeah, tell me about it. Holy crap! Can we get the cops in there?
Angela's.
Oh shit! Unbelievable, man.
That's probably why she's so angry.
Holy shit! Man. And then there was also the other insane celebrity bullshit. I don't know if you've seen this guy.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, nothing to do with the jabs, guys.
Nah, not at all. Totally not the vaccine. Nope.
How long do we have to wait until that's true? Because
it's Ramsey something.
I think it's
disorder
about 6 weeks now
that he has.
Yeah, I thought that was Bell's palsy, but it's actually much worse.
Yeah, it's Ramsey syndrome or some shit.
I'll tell you what. I mean, if they ever decide to do another Popeye movie, they've got it right now.
Oh man,
Geeks R Us. Yeah, I agree with you. This whole thing is just hilarious. Someone actually they took he had an AstraZeneca what was it concert that he was doing not too long ago, and they put those words on top of this photo. And they go, yeah, it had nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. Nothing to see here, folks. You're wrong. You're wrong. Holy shit, man. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. This whole situation is it's just getting more and more twisted on every level. I don't know how anybody could still follow any of these kind of celebrities. It's unbelievable, man.
I generally have zero, like, I don't know what it is, but like maybe it's because I live in California and I've seen these people like, and it's, you kind of lose the magic when you see somebody that's like 4'11", shit talking you, and you're like, whoa, I almost tripped over this asshole. But like I have no celebrity worship in me, and the celebrities that I do, I guess, respect to some degree, it's mainly for their work and not for their beliefs. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. No, it does. Wow. It makes sense, dude. I'm telling you, all this shit is insane. Here's another one with Maxwell. So the Atlantic put out an article claiming that the child sex trafficking was fake epidemic during the unfolding of the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. Here's a photo of her looking real cozy with Lorraine Powell Jobs, Steve Jobs' widow, who owns the Atlantic.
Yeah, first woman to ever get arrested for sex trafficking children to nobody. Yeah. Like, wait, what?
Isn't that hilarious?
Wow.
Hello to Riot Kitty.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome to the party.
Yep. You got any thoughts on this fantastically bizarre, maddening, crazy story?
Oh, this sounds like something I would see in like a freaking, I don't know, like a weird, trippy mystery show or something.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of like Black Mirror or something.
Yeah. Magical Hollywood cult.
Dude, that's exactly it. He's sitting there thinking he could get some magic indigenous powers from her. Who knows what he's doing to this poor girl? Holy hell! She looks like she's gone through so much shit. With that other photo I showed with her in the backseat of the car, from this photo where she's smiling to the other one where it looks like she's about 40 years old and is like screaming for help.
Is it just me, or does her outfit kind of remind you of the new Velma that they were trying to push?
Oh God,
Yeah.
is that like the ultra lesbian Velma?
I'd say
Yes, Velma of color.
Yeah, was that the one where do 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 Amina do 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 was like trying to inject herself into the character or whatever? It's like, look, we
No,
have
it's
a
Mindy Kaling.
Oh God, that's even worse. Yeah,
Oh,
Mindy
right.
Kaling as a so we now have a Pakistani Velma who's a lesbian. By I think I'm getting close.
Wow.
So,
Yeah,
so
it's-
what does Velma do when she gets mad at Fred and the rest of the gang? She put a bunch of IEDs underneath the mystery machine.
She grabs him by the jinkies. Oh my God, Mindy Kaling. God damn. Did anybody ever watch her shows?
Oh, this was funny.
Some of them.
Oh.
All to the border.
Oh no!
Thank you, Red.
I saw that. Damn.
Wow.
Holy crap.
It's
Again,
Unsolved Mysteries. Update. Nobody gives a shit about Bigfoot.
oh my god.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is just too much, man. Can we just lock them all up, please? Please, for the love of
Well,
God.
these are the people
somebody.
that have control
At least
over our
longer
media.
than a couple of hours. Like, I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't
A
know.
day
You know
would
what, Riot
suffice.
Kitty? Riot Kitty, it depends on where you lock them up for a couple hours. That might be all they need.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, put them in Rikers for a few hours. Problem solved.
Gets a wood chipper.
I
5
agree.
minutes.
Yeah, or just don't lock them up at all. They never need to arrive.
Yeah. I have no idea where they went.
That's also true. Dude, and I saw some other crazy shit in more crazy bitch news. This was insane. And people were kind of wondering why I'm not using hashtags and shit. Because I don't believe in a lot of these hashtags. Again, we had talked about it with what the BLM shit is, the Me Too movement, all the people who are in charge of these specific movements. They happen to be scumbags who do exactly the opposite of what they preach. And here's another one that we saw here. So apparently somebody who was trolling on behalf of certain individuals had dropped some DMs recently. And we have a certain frog over here who is literally doxing people. How is this different than Mark Wade or any of these other scumbags? This is why I said don't follow people like that. You know, there's no one to look up to who are claiming and preaching certain things. It's you do the right thing. You act like a good person. You get your work done. This, I don't know what the fuck this is, but this turns my stomach. Hashtag
Behind Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because this is horseshit right here. And apparently there's a series of stuff that he put out there. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. I thought we were supposed to be fighting this type of shit. Now, I don't care who the person is, if they're a good person or a bad person. You don't do this. This is disgusting behavior across the board. How about we make good books
Vinny,
and
if I
support
may,
creators?
if I may for 1 second. Humble.
Exactly. Sellouts. Yeah. Sellouts, fakes, phonies, frauds. That's what this shit is. That's what I'm sick of. I'm sick of it across the board. And there's more definitive proof. From what I've seen too, he attacked more creators as well in private. And he puts on the fake face in public. This is the shit that is disgusting. When I saw this the other day, it really turned my stomach all the way. You hear rumors and other shit. You've seen things. There's other shit that I've seen that certain individuals have said. And you know, I don't hide behind any crap either. I fucking call it out how it is, what it is. when someone tried to say, "Oh, he's not concrete" or whatever, right when I launched my fucking campaign. Again, these people show what they are. They're disgusting. That's why I said it's about the independent scene. It's about just creating good things and being a good person. If you can't do that, that's why I said I don't want to go near people's shows like that. I don't want them near me. They get blocked and removed from my circle instantly because you're showing what you are. You're worse than an SJW, whatever the hell you claim that you fight when you do shit like that. This is disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. Unbelievable. Like I said, there's so much madness that's going on. This whole week has been bizarre. So much crazy shit going on across the board. That's why we keep trying to say, be good to one another. Be kind to one another. You don't know how shit's going to come back.
Keep your sanity.
Yeah. Yeah, that was him. That was DMs that he had with somebody that are out there on Twitter. Unbelievable. So there's definitive proof of what certain individuals do. So it's not about helping independent creators. It's about how much they could grab and their buddies that they could pull into this shit. This is insane what's been going on. Absolutely insane. So
and you know what? I got asked a couple of times of why I sit there and I smack back at some of these bigger creators that people just don't realize. They sit there and they put them up on this goddamn pedestal like they're the fucking cat's meow, like they've never done anything wrong. They don't see some of the fucking stupid shit that these jerk-offs say behind freaking closed doors and behind private DMs. I've seen some of that shit because, well, the guinea pigs get around. We know a lot of different people in a lot of different chats. I mean, the same thing with Vinny, with Red, even Angelus to a degree. Chris doesn't really get around that much, and he's probably better off for it. Stay in the bubble, Chris. Avoid all this stuff if you can. But I've seen a lot of this bullshit with these people, and that's why I sit there and I attack some of these frauds, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on a Twitter feed or thread. I go right at them because they're full of shit, and I would not be me if I didn't call these punks out, because that's all they are, is a bunch of goddamn punks.
Yeah. Again, it's the same people who are in league with your Joe Casadas, all these scummy fucking people. All these shitty people who help destroy the industry, because they don't care. It's not about comics for them. It's just lining their pockets right now, getting that quick cash grab before they run out the door or retire completely. That's what it is. We're over here busting our ass night and day trying to get good stuff out there, and what are they doing? Shit like that behind the scenes. That's why I said I left like almost every DM group that I seen shit like that in, and that's why we just have a good time over here. We talk about what's going on, what's real. Because these other people, holy shit, man, unreal. It's a continuation. Who said it? You could leave the mainstream, but you can never get the mainstream out of you, or whatever the fuck it was. It's the same nonsense. It is
you could take the creator out of the mainstream, but you can't take the goo from the mainstream out of that creator.
I don't think that's how.
Ew.
No,
I don't know. It all depends. If you're,
it's like you're making it like slime monster or something, like a Ghostbuster.
Well, if you're a certain pie-eating freak that likes frogs, apparently you take pizzas out the back door 2 at a time, and you can never get that taste out of your mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember not long ago the whole mainstream Whisper Networks thing was a big, hubaloo, all around the circles, but you got the same shit going on here.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
Oh, no.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
It'd be nice if people just focused on entertainment and got their shit done instead of fucking with everybody else around them. Like, how does that help anything?
It doesn't. And again, and I'm not praising the person who dropped that either. Like,
there you go, right there. What about?
Yeah, but see, and that's the same thing. Like, I don't give a shit either way on either side. But these things happen. They came out. They were dropped. People could read it and see it for themselves. And I'm not praising anyone on any side. I just think this shit is horrible, what they're doing. It's absolutely horrible. And like I said, it continues. The shit the mainstream did, where they try to hurt people behind the scenes, the torturous interference shit. The same crap still goes on. The blacklisting bullshit. The purity test. Purity test? What's pure about what the fuck that was? Please. And then again, the assaults that they do on other creators.
It doesn't even have to be other creators. It could just be other people that they don't like. I mean, look at that same fucking crap with that piece of shit Mandy Summers. Tried to come after me. Tried to freaking make up a bunch of shit in the thread to get her simps after me. I smacked every last one of them away like the cockroaches that they were. went scurrying when the fucking light came on, and she was the first one to run away. And then what did she do? The Whisper Network shit. She went in a bunch of private DMs talking fucking trash because that's all she had.
Well, that's why. Again, I stay away from that shit. I had certain individuals blocked for a long time because I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to see them. Because to me, it's a waste of time. It's truly a waste of time. It's just like I said, I was riled up anyway. The last couple of days, just I'm doing a lot of personal shit anyway. I'm packing up books like crazy. Like I said, I'm gonna get the rest of Shadow of the Kraken out the door this week to everybody. They're gonna be in the mail for everyone. Yeah, and I got other stuff to do. I got lots of work to do, and it's a good thing. But again, with everything else, that there are hardworking people out there, and what happens? Well, again, like you said, the Whisper Network bullshit. Things that I've seen, things that I've heard, or people don't want to come around, or they kind of, they're like, no, they don't respond. Oh, really? From, showcasing them and helping them all along the way, nonstop, and for no reason whatsoever.
Or if you're in their chat and you're talking and they don't highlight any of your messages, or
ignore you completely when the whole chat's going, hey, Bill, how you doing? Everyone's saying hello. Yeah, trust me, I know how it goes. I know how it goes. And like I said, I don't give a shit either way. If I'm in someone's chat, it's either to give support to a fellow creator that I do respect or something along those lines. I'm not asking to go on anyone's shows. I haven't. I haven't for like a year, at least a year. I haven't asked to go on anyone's shows. People who have had me on, they invited me. Because again, I'm not looking to kiss up to anybody. I don't give a shit. I work hard. I know what I do. I have 6 campaigns out there, 6 fulfilled campaigns in 3 years. A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people talk shit. It's about getting the product out there and having a good time and treating people good. If you can't do that, stay the fuck away. Period. But once you start mouthing off, oh yeah, I'm ready. I can slap you in the face just as hard. Because this is too much, man. Too much. It is. It's worse than the mainstream, the shit that's been going on. But anyway, like I said, it's had to vent a little bit because these things just drive me crazy. Because you see it for a long time. A lot of fans aren't aware of stuff. But when it's dropped, yeah, why not? Spotlight it. Who gives a shit at this point? Because we should be transparent with everyone.
Oh, well, you know, because if you did one thing wrong, you know that they would be highlighting it for the rest of the month.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
no, I get it.
Because from what I understood too, because I don't watch his channel or anything. Apparently, they put me in some kind of stupid Mistiana Fooey thing about let me back onto your stream or some bullshit, and it happened for months. Why? Because I'm friends with Liam. And why were you attacking Liam? I still don't understand all that shit. They dogpiled that guy. They were looking for a scapegoat, is what they were trying to do for something else that they were involved in. And again, if you left him alone, if you continue to leave him alone, well, there will be no problems because he doesn't give a shit about them. And he stays the fuck away from all of them. They keep hounding him, harassing him, stalking him, sending people to his home. This is insane shit. It's comics. You don't like somebody, you don't deal with them. You just do your own thing, period. It's very simple. That's it. Like Last Truth said, fuck them all. Exactly. Because this is too much bullshit. Like I said, we work very hard. The mainstream, it's so poisoned and corrupt on every level. If you have little hashtags out there, they try to bury you too on top of it. And then we have this infighting nonsense and all the other horse shit that goes on. Please get the fuck out of here. It's disgusting. Absolutely.
And see, here's the biggest thing a lot of people might miss too, Vinny, is the reason that you're even bringing this up and pointing it out, because these type of people are giving a black eye to every other single creator and making them all look bad, especially these people that can't freaking fulfill any of their damn campaigns that have been running for 3 or more freaking years. Sitting unfulfilled. They make every other creator look bad. I mean, look at Papa Cotton. Papa Cotton is one of them. He's been waiting on the campaign for God knows how long now. And he says he's actually at the point where he refuses to back any other campaigns until he either gets that one, winds up getting it refunded, or it gets fulfilled. And this is what's happened with a lot of other people there, because like, well, I already got burned once. I'm not going to freaking back anybody else because they're probably all like that. And that's what you wind up getting. Because it's always the one bad experience that everybody wants to talk about and harp
Yep.
on. You'll hardly ever hear anybody talk about, okay, if you go to a fast food restaurant and the shitty was service, they screw up your entire order, the staff was completely ignorant to you, you're going to go on Yelp or whatever you're going to go on, and you're going to make a complaint about them. But if they did everything right, how many people are going to stop to take the time and commend the people that actually did a wonderful job for them? I've done it a few times, and I actually had the guy reach out through the company and was thanking me about it, and he wound up getting a promotion. Why? Because I thought he did an outstanding job. And that's the way it should be. You should be able to say, you're doing an awesome job, and I commend you on it. And if you're doing a shitty job, well, screw you. I'm going to call you out on it. But these people like that, they want to sit there and call everybody else out on their shit, not take any responsibility for what they're not doing, even though they know it's hurting the entire community at large. And they're the same ones like freaking EVS who sat there and whined about Indiegogo. Why? Because Indiegogo was looking to possibly change their rules on people who haven't fulfilled their campaigns over so many years. Mm-hmm. Well, boo-hoo-hoo, fat man.
Yeah. Yeah, and what did they do? They try to use Liam as a scapegoat. They try to say, oh, he canceled someone's campaign, and Indiegogo's woke. No, they weren't. They stole his copyrighted characters, and they try to fucking put it on their campaign. That's fraud. That's why they took it down. And Liam was in the right 100%. But they want to use him as a scapegoat because they wanted to make their own little crowdfunding fucking website or some bullshit where they could gatekeep even further. Okay, that I know about, that I've seen, and they try to put out there for a couple of days and nobody backed it. This is what I'm talking about. There's a lot of bullshit going on out there. A lot of people still trying to scam people and hurt one another. And that's what I mean. It's all horse shit. Horse shit. You make that much money on a campaign and it's taken you nearly 3 years to get the book out? Get the fuck out of town, please. You got money to hire people to help you finish it and fulfill and all that crap. But this is what I'm talking about. That's why so many people, they're tired of it. And like you said, take a look at the comment section. People have gone off, exploding. They're never going to back any books again. And like you said, because the fish rots from the head. They look at the head of the whole thing. He keeps claiming you're not. Yeah, you are. Please stop.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Yelp review is an apt, equation because, the Denny's on one side of town is shit, so they get bad reviews. That's going to affect the Denny's on the other side of the town who have, peak performance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it, man. The whole thing. This shit is insane. It's all fucking insane, and I think everybody's tired of it across the board. We are, because everyone works really hard. Other people don't. They're sitting there, like you said, collecting super chats. And this is just a secondary hobby, and then trying to hurt people. It's bullshit. And they want, and people scratch, oh, how come people aren't making as much money or whatever, blah blah blah, or no one wants to support. That's why they don't want to support, because no one's getting the work done. They're sitting there in sewing circles, flinging shit at one another. Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing. It's filthy.
What? Well, here I'm going to give you another good example right here. Like people that are actually doing the work and getting things done. Look at every time that you wind up on a stream, Vinny. Every time you wind up a stream is after the post office is closed and you can't get any more books out. Yeah. So there's nothing more that you could do for the day. You're not sitting there streaming in the middle of the day when you should be freaking working on your book. Exactly.
When I'm not working on the book, I'm doing freelance stuff. I'm working on my other projects that have to get out there. City Venus 2 is going to be coming as well. I'm doing what I could over here, and I'm one guy doing the job of 7 to 10 people. What the fuck is their excuse? Unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable. Like I said, it's funny too, Nano Reaper, because the frog also, he made attacks at her again. If you go and look at that thread, and I don't want to spend too much time on it, but if you guys want to go look for yourself, yeah, look for yourself. I can give a shit.
Thank you.
Oh, what up, Tim?
Hey.
What's up, man? How you doing, Tim? You're on mute.
What's up?
There you are, man.
Hello.
Sorry. You came in a little bit of a rant.
Yeah, I can see that. You were really going off there.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh.
Sorry. Ray was, kept me a little bit longer than usual. He's being mean.
I could keep you up a lot longer than usual there, robotic boy. You are looking mighty sexy right about now.
He's not my boy. Lando, you could do whatever you want with him.
He's got the curves like the Falcon. He's got the curves like the Falcon.
Like I said, we have a little bit of fun over here, and don't worry, guys. I'll do some more of the funny Hans Cock videos, dropping the bombshell late breaking news. So you'll get more of that shit too. But yeah, man, Tim, how you doing, brother?
Pretty good. I was not expecting to go that long. That's what she said. I don't know. It's been one of those type of streams or whatever. We're starting to talk about episode 4 of Kenobi, and the whole thing just feels like a parody right at this point. So the stream kind of went everywhere. So sorry for being a little late.
Oh, that's no worries, man. No worries. Yeah, it's just shit. Like I won't watch that stuff. I'll poke fun at it. You know, I've seen some things on Twitter here and there, like the funny clips and shit. And then, you know, good old Hans Cock does a video about that stuff and what's going to come out of it. So, like, I have my laughs at that and at the expense of certain other doom cocks and, you know, and whatnot.
I'll tell you exactly what's going to come out of it. It's going to be a bunch of loads that nobody's going to be ready for.
Oh, God.
Well, again, they destroyed so much across the whole entertainment sphere, and that's why we're trying to put out good stuff here ourselves. You know, we want to talk about better things. We want to promote good people. You know, so
yeah,
that's what it's about.
It feels like work at this point. Like for a show, like Obi-Wan's my favorite hero, like Jedi of all time. You know, sadly not Kylo Ren, but like. It's disheartening for me. Like this one was like a big blow for me, and I'm like, do I even really want to cover it? Like I was debating not whether to cover it. It's like I need content to cover. I need to figure out a way to position my channel, or I just need to figure out like start new shows or get some new ideas on what I want to do. Because I don't always want to do like review stuff. I feel like that's a good base, but like you guys cover different stuff, so maybe like I would branch into something like that, or more of the creative side as well. Like I know you guys are like comic book creators and writers and all that.
Yeah. Well, no, that's good. You jump around, see what kind of works. Because I mean, we go from the comic books. Me and Tommy talk about toys all the time. I know the cool like retro shit. It's always a blast. But then like some of the more kind of current stuff. If it's certain corporations that again who have attacked fans left and right, like we pretty much stopped supporting them. The closest I've come has been mostly like the third party figures and shit like that.
I don't have Disney Plus, so I'm spared from that. So.
Oh, good for you. Yeah. I don't pay for that shit, and like I won't watch certain things because I'm sick of it because they destroy these characters.
I do have Disney Plus, but it's through my phone, and it's a cheaper phone plan. They're like, can we get you a cheaper plan, and that's included with it? So that's the only reason I have it. And
it's already Disney Plus. How much cheaper can it get?
And I haven't even turned it on since episode 3 of fucking Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
You need to do better.
Because I was like, this is trash. Like every 2 seconds, they're like, hey, did you know Falcon's black? No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I tuned out.
Really?
Jesus.
I didn't know.
I cannot believe that Hans Cock is
I'm
covering
colorblind, man.
I know, right?
But remember when color like that's how I was raised, was like race is irrelevant. It's culture that you should be focused on. Because there are superior and inferior cultures. I'm sorry, that's an empirical truth. You're not going to convince me otherwise. I've lived around the world. I know, I've seen it. But as far as race goes, it's irrelevant. I mean, it's like saying we're going to tell people with green eyes or brown hair or red hair or something that they need to go, or they're inferior because of this immutable trait that they can't change. But the fact that we're like looking at comics now and we're looking at our entertainment media that's accusing us now of people who say they're colorblind are actually racist. Wait, what? Like, how is that racist? Like, treat everybody equally. Oh, well, people of color, which that term within itself is offensive. Because, I've had
using that. I don't like using that either. I was taught in school. I saw like in the textbooks and stuff, it's like colored fountains, colored bathrooms. And I'm like, I don't like using that at all. And it befuddles me that they're using that term more and more now. I'm like,
and not only that, but like the same side that's accusing everybody and accusing the colorblind people of being racist are the ones telling us, oh, well, these poor pitiful people of color are are at a disadvantage because of that. They're poor. Because I'm richer than Will Smith. You know, Oprah Winfrey makes more.
I'm totally richer than Kanye West. Let's go.
Yeah. This
Chris,
is America.
I know you got a gold-plated toilet seat just like Oprah. Come on.
Oh, damn straight, man! It's right next to my Shark Tank.
Yeah. It's next to your
gold-plated smart toilet, like
yeah.
It
plays death metal music when I drop a deuce.
Yeah, oh my god, it's next to your platinum-plated bidet.
Yeah. Creeping death.
Chris, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well tonight, man.
What's up, Sugar?
You missed an epic rant before. Go back and check it out.
You know, we need somebody to say sugar to him like in that old Southern Belle style. Hey, Sugar.
Well, I'm not going to do it. It is gays.
Come on, honey.
Yeah, all right. She got it.
I will ask, do any of you guys do 3D printing? That's something I've been looking at getting into.
I know some people that do.
I've actually been looking into that myself, to be honest.
I actually pre-ordered the Saturn 8K by Elegoo, and I have a Mars 4K right now. So those, in my opinion, those are kind of the best in the market. I've looked around. There's two types of 3D printing. There's resin printing, which Tommy gives me shit because I'm inhaling toxic fumes all the time. And then there's the other kind that use those reels of filament. Mm-hmm. I don't have any experience with the filament printing, but if you need any help or whatever with the resin stuff, I mean, I've been talking to quite a few people, and there's a lot of really helpful YouTube channels. So, like Uncle Jesse, for example, the guy's awesome.
Yeah. See, what I want to do, because I'm a cosplayer person, and it's so much cheaper to build your helmet and your armor and stuff. And I've been watching my other TikTok friends do that, and they actually make good side cash or whatever. One of my friends, like that I met at Comic-Con, she does it like for a living now because she just markets her stuff. Like even like simple stuff like mugs and putting the logos and stuff. But I want to be like the straight up armor. Like I want some Mando looking armor or like some clone trooper armor. My friend just made. I was like, dude, that looks great. Like,
oh, that sounds way cooler. I was just thinking about making a figure too.
That's what I use. I mainly do figurines, but like the Saturn, I think there's also something called the Neptune. Like they're all planet themed for some reason. But like you're probably gonna want something that's larger than the standard kind of entry level like Mars. Like because the Mars that I have now, it's limited in both its verticality and its width. So like I think it's like 6 inches by like 8 inches. So unless you really want to build like very chopped up pieces of armor, you probably want to get a bigger capacity.
Yeah, always go bigger. Huge, tremendous. Hey, thanks for being here. Hail, brother. Yeah, no, it's good stuff, man. It's good shit. Yeah, and Chris, dude, what you're gonna be doing, man, and what you're working on looks great. I don't know. Yeah, right, Kitty. What are some of the other things that you're looking to do with it?
Oh, well, I don't know. Like I was thinking maybe like keychains or something. Yeah, it's like
nice.
Yeah, but mainly figurines. Like I was like, oh, this would be fun to make a figurine of my character and then sell it or something.
Hell yeah!
Like,
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's about it. Like I got like VTube Studio and stuff, and I'm making them.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll get anywhere, but you know.
Yeah, I would love to get into like ZBrush and shit and kind of learn some of that stuff. That
my dogs.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Well, they don't have hair bows, which is definitely pissing me off a little bit.
Yeah, all this stuff's crazy, but I mean, like that technology. I mean, it's all there at our fingertips. It's just about being able to make the time to learn it and figure out
it's definitely a learning curve. Like I'm like looking at this like kind of overwhelmed and stuff. Like what do I do?
Oh, for sure. Because I know a couple of sculptors that they still do like traditional stuff, but they know like the market is right now in the digital sculpting and designing and that kind of stuff. So, it's difficult. It's crazy, but the whole process has changed. The molding and casting and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what time could bring and everything else. But I know we have awesome creators here. We have awesome projects too. So. Let me show some of these here. So here we go. Look at this. We got Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance.
Okay.
It's all about that.
Yeah, right about that one. Yeah.
This is actually going to be. Thank you.
I was actually reading. I was reading Edge of Annihilation on vacation. I'm like over halfway done now. So.
Hey, that right.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait a minute. You were on vacation. You didn't finish it?
No. Well, I mean, I was on the beach and stuff. I don't want to get wet.
We're not all swift readers, Tommy. I'm not that fast of a reader myself.
Yeah, I like. Well, like I got through. I like blew through like 10 chapters or something.
That's awesome. Yeah. Do you like the cover?
Yeah, I like the cover.
Do you like the rear?
Because I'm going to be doing another one.
What's
soon.
the rear?
Well, the back cover.
Oh, yeah. I like the purple lettering and stuff. It's nice.
Excellent. This project's fantastic, and the world that Red created is really amazing, and that's what it is. That's why I want to keep supporting the good people out there, and we have a lot of talent, so that's why there's no need for any other shit that we talked about earlier. Let's just get more stuff done. Let's get it out there. Let's get it into people's hands.
That's all a distraction. We don't need distractions. We're distracted enough, with the normal, regular lives, let alone all that.
Especially like the graphic design here with all the crystal and stuff. That's very nice.
Oh, that's all Miriam right there. She designed all of that.
She did an awesome job.
So Red, when March of the Dominion finally drops, is it going to be longer than Annihilation?
I don't know. Honestly, I would like it if it were shorter, but I don't really restrict it. The story is the story, and it comes out how it comes out. So I'm not. I don't know. Right now, I would guess it's probably going to be in the neighborhood of the same length, maybe a touch shorter, if I can help it. But yeah, probably it's somewhere between 400 and 500 pages, I would guess. At this point,
that's it. Oh, damn it! Dude. That's only going to be. That's not even going to be a full week, Red.
Well, Tommy, if it makes you feel any better, actually, I intend to go straight from March of the Dominion onto the third and final book in the trilogy right after that. So you shouldn't be waiting nearly as long. Awesome. This has just been a clusterfuck of a year, and I'm just getting a lot of things in order. I haven't had nearly as much time to write as I wanted, but that's all going to be coming to a close here shortly. So. Yeah, you shouldn't be waiting nearly as long. There shouldn't be nearly as big of a gap between the next two books.
I'm just gonna wait till it's all out and then just binge read everything.
Yeah,
because I'm really bad at like reading and like not like I can't read, but like it just takes a lot because there's other shit to do too. And
it'd be like Sunflix.
Yeah, I have a Kai's book, Space Crime Domino. I'm only 10 pages in, and I've had it for like ever.
I read that. I read that in about 4 days.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, Tommy's lickety split, man. He don't fuck around.
Yeah, he is.
I used to read a book a day back in the day, but
yeah, me too. And now it's just like there's too much stuff to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm a slow ass reader.
Yeah, I've been itching to get into it. Like I've read some stuff here and there, and again, what Red has told me, like I want to get into the novel. I have not had the time. Because fulfillment is almost done tough, anyway. Man. Say again?
I said it's tough, man. Like I find it tough sometimes to even have time to pick up a comic and read it anymore.
Yeah,
so I get it. I understand.
I rewarded myself a little bit. Like every time, like I was finishing like a batch of pages on Shadow of the Kraken, I would read some of the stuff that I had backed, and then I got to the point where like I couldn't. I had to finish it first. I finished it, and then I dove through a bunch more stuff. But again, time it's critical right now because the majority of the day has been just packing these books and getting them out the door. And I should have the last batch of books out throughout this week. So tonight I'm finishing up packing them, and then the rest of the week I'm going to be mailing them out. So yeah, Shadow of the Kraken, it's here. Campaign number 6. Again, some of the highest quality that you're ever going to find in independent comics right here. Every page is painted like a beautiful cover. This story is truly amazing. I had a blast working on this. I'm wearing all the creative hats. The majority of the guys on the panel have read this.
We sure have.
You tell them. I don't even have to say it. You guys can say it.
Sounds very excited. I love the enthusiasm.
It's a great book.
Yeah, it's been a blast to create this world, and again, as soon as City of Venus 2 is done, I'm jumping around. I'm doing it in a certain way for a certain reason because all my books, they do have connecting elements. I created a whole universe pretty much over here, and I want to make sure that people are going to enjoy the stories, the specific ones for what they are. Like if you just want to read the pirate story, you could read the whole thing, the whole series, and nothing will conflict with anything else. But if you get the other books, like you'll see connecting elements. You'll see what I was trying to do there and how I'm building this world with history and these other characters. Trust me, it's definitely going to be a great read throughout. This is 52 pages.
I'm going to spoil it, Vinny. I'm going to spoil it for everyone. There's one pair of pants that makes an appearance in every one of these books. See if you can find
it. He's pulling your leg, people.
Yeah, I am. Don't waste your time. I'm full of shit.
It's a bottle cap. It's a bottle cap that's everywhere. No, I'm kidding. But no, it's really like the world that I'm creating here, and I'm going to still stay vague about things because there are some big kind of twists and turns that happen in issue 1 alone regarding the villain and other elements in this story. But
he does
I wanted
look like Slade Wilson.
Yeah, well, a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you'll learn more about these characters too, especially like in the following book. I kept him mostly mysterious throughout this first issue. There's a big reveal at the end of the book, but again, you'll find out why he's pursuing the main characters and all that. We had that skull that has a treasure map that's carved into it. We're gonna have more secrets and things about this and who it belongs to and what it leads to and all that great stuff because it's coded as well. So like they gotta crack the code in order to figure out certain things. But you're going to learn about these characters and how they're surviving during this time. So I wanted to kind of ground it in reality and then give you those twists, the big comic book moments. And there's a supernatural element in the story as well that I'm trying to keep things in a certain way. So when you do see what happens, they're going to feel even bigger and more grand. It's just the pacing of the story and how I want to tell it. It's going to be excellent. And again, it's about the same violence and everything else that you would get out of like a Spawn comic book. I tried to still have class about certain things, but there's plenty in there. I mean, you've seen it on these pages. What's going on? Again, they're pirates, so no one's just going to be drunk and jolly. They're fighting for survival and trying to stay under the radar until certain things happen. So, but yeah, trust me, I put my heart and soul into these projects. So if you want more, again, consider backing it, supporting it the best way you could. Get those links out, put it on social media, let everybody know. And again, I'm not shying away from anything either. Again, the slave trade was a big thing back then with pirates. So you're going to have those elements in here as well. Some characters are going to have bigger moments or they're not just secondary or third characters you can just kind of throw away. There's going to be more involved throughout the whole series and the whole story, but nothing's crammed down your throat. I'm not about any of that shit. It's about natural, good storytelling. That's it. I mean, that's what it should be. Write a good story and you can put anything you want in there. There's no message. There's nothing of along those lines. It's just fun, having a good time with comics again, putting out quality work. That's what people need to be doing again. So that's part of what we're doing here. Chris, I know he's someone who also just wants to get great work out there. Chris, tell him about this one, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're so we've got I think 33 physical copies remaining of book 1 here for the Infinitale Chronicles War of the Tree Saga. And we're working on book 2 now. In fact, I believe if you go to the InfinitaleChronicles.com website and look at the latest blog, we show off some of our latest things that we're working on regarding what we're doing for book 2. Book 1 was shipped with a survey, so I actually listened to my backers. They weren't just empty survey questions. It was there to basically to get what our backers really liked about the book and focus on that. So we added we added based on that feedback. And if you go to the what lies ahead, there we go. You can see some of the stuff we're currently working on. And here is a sneak peek of the very first page for book 2. And it's like, well, why are there 2 pages? Well, because I have 2 teams working on it simultaneously. We're actually looking at how we can improve over the first book. The whole point of moving forward is to improve. So based on some of the lessons that we learned from book 1, I've actually got 2 teams working on this simultaneously, and the first 10 pages are what they're tackling, and then we're going to kind of audit those, take a look at them, see which ones we want to proceed with. And I'm having a blast working with both teams. So I'm actually looking into, based on what was on the survey, we actually have some interest in additional side stories, little gaiden, little additional stories that kind of reinforce some of this main story stuff. So the team that doesn't pursue the main story will definitely be getting some action in with that those side stories. You know, and there's other work as well that we're hoping to bring forward with some of the stretch goals. We also have thanks. Yeah, we also have a very limited edition Ashlyn Standy. Ashlyn was one of the main characters of the first book, and her husband Galen was the standee that was released during the campaign. But with that said, I was able to get an Ashlyn standee as well. I'm just waiting on the packaging. It should be, I believe everything was approved and they sent it to the printers now, so I'm just waiting for it to be finished printing and then shipped. And yeah, we hold a contest, or I should say a promotional giveaway for every 100 followers on my Twitter account at Infinitail Comic. And we're looking to possibly get these out to this Ashlyn standee out to a couple of lucky winners when we reach 1,000 followers. And in addition, it will become available as a very limited edition perk in the in-demand campaign as it winds down.
Excellent, dude. I can't wait. I want to get my hands on this one. I love the first one. Again, you know how much I loved it. I decided to make my own standees because, again, Chris, just the quality, what he found, and how he helped me set this up too. I'm going to start doing it on all my campaigns now.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome, dude. It's again, it's like you get your characters like popped up there, and I want to have them all lined up. I think they look great. Excellent collection and just beautiful pieces, man, all around. And this story's so damn good as well. So I urge everyone, if you guys haven't yet, jump on this. Infinitail Chronicles is just, it's an awesome story. It's going to keep getting more insane, and it's going to have a lot more fun as well. The writing is so good on this. Magic, all the great shit that you need in these type of books. He's got it, and it's going to get even more insane. I know a little bit more than other people about it. Chris was kind enough to let me know, and holy shit, man. This is some top tier stuff. So if you guys haven't yet, please jump on it. And if you can't, at least grab the link, put it on social media. Support these great independent creators. We're working very, very hard here. And I think it shows, man. The quality's here.
Also want to add, it says in that nice purple banner, ships immediately. So when you back this, you got about 24 hours before that thing's at the post office. So no worrying about having to wait years for a book.
Hell yeah.
And not unless you request it, right?
Sorry.
Well, I told you what you do. You just, if they request it to be late, you send it to them early and you say, do not open until Xmas, and you put whatever year that they want. That way they feel like they got bent over just the same as the other guys did to them. The CJH for $1, is it a super chat or a sticker or something? I can't see.
I don't know. I guess it just typed out 2 spaces and then we're good.
Okay. Well, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thanks, man.
Oh. No, guys.
You know, Chris, when you have initially shown the 2 different versions, I thought you were getting ready to make 2 books in 2 different styles, make the same book in 2 different styles at first. That's why I thought you were going. I was like, God, he's got to be insane to want to do that.
Well, I mean, one thing that I've definitely learned, good lesson, is that people need to see the actual product. It's kind of like why I'm very kind of wary of backing campaigns that don't have any interior art on their page. So what I'm hoping to do is to get the first 10 pages out to the public free. Here you go. This is, and it might not actually be 10 pages, it might be upwards of 13 possibly. But the idea is to get you interested in the book enough so that you're like invested, and you're either, I really, really like this and I want more, so I will back, or this isn't my cup of tea, and I just saved you from wasting your money on something you're not interested in. Yeah.
No, you're right, man. It's and that's it. I've seen these campaigns that they only have like 3 pieces of artwork up, and they're like, "Yeah, back me," and then like, it's hard. It's hard to support if you don't know who they are, first of all, or if they've delivered. Now, if it's someone who has delivered and they've been on time, and they just dropped another campaign, I'm more likely and more inclined to support them because I know that they could deliver. But again, it's the ones like the first timers. Yeah, it's too hard to pull the trigger on certain things.
Yeah, unproven work, man, and not only that, but like what Pete Cimetti said over at Alterna Comics, he makes it his business to make sure that covers are done by his interior artists, and that's kind of like what we did with this first book too. Is like your standard edition is done by the interior art team, but then we also offer variant covers. We're not just gonna chuck like these awesome variant covers and then not show you the interior art, so you get that bait and switch feeling. Like part of this campaign is like I have 10 books planned, so this is a marathon for me. I can't just surprise motherfuckers, and like con you into getting the first book and then be like, you're disappointed and you're not going to back the other books. I want you to actually want to look forward to those next books and be like, dude, I'm in this for the long haul.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I like that. I like that too. Or the exterior cover matches the interior art.
Yeah.
So it just kind of rubs me the wrong way if it isn't. Like, of course, there's variants and stuff, but it's like I like to see it on the front cover. Like, market that stuff.
Yeah,
it's gonna be in the book.
Exactly. And that's a good thing. We know Chris. He's got his standard cover. This one here. I mean, that's pretty much it's the work that's going to be inside the book, and it's great stuff. Then he has his variants with the other ones. So yeah, as long as you're transparent with people, that's what I said. Just be open, be clear, and yeah, there shouldn't be any major problems. And if there are, just let people know. That's the way to do it. So, like, I think with me, I'm looking at another printer as well. So I'm going to get these out the door, and then I'm looking at somebody else right now who are a possible good contender to print another run for me, which will be great. So that's it. It's finding the quality, getting the proper work out there. And I intend to have some more good stock on hand for people. But so you want to support, please do. We can't thank you enough for all that stuff. And Riot Kitty, there's anything that you're working on, or you'd like people to know about?
Links. Sure, I guess. So I actually am trying to make my own comic book. So
sweet,
nice.
Yeah, although I am college student, gas station cashier, but I'm slowly inching along on that. Basically, it's called a Dollhouse XC, and it's about a little girl who seemingly goes to another world every time she falls asleep, and she is tasked to defeat a sleeping resident in that world of dreams, god of death and destruction.
Oh, that sounds
by the
cool.
goddess of life and destruction. So the life and creation. So yeah, I'm actually I finished a portrait, and I even had it on my pinned post if you want to see it on my Twitter. Here, let me.
If you got a link, yeah.
Yeah, if I got a link to my Twitter.
Oh yeah, Rorschach, definitely he would whisper no, because he also whispers no every time I tell him to behave.
There, and yeah, you can see it on my pin post. Basically, I got all the central characters all done, character portraits. Well, it's not going to be evident of the final art, but it's like final designs and stuff. It's like I felt like that was where I got it. That one. Yeah, okay. So it's like I felt like that's kind of the first big step to getting somewhere with my comics. So
yeah, well, that's it. It's getting it out there. Start working on it, crafting it. But one of my first projects, I redid it like 3 or 4 different times. Wanted to make sure, it's jumping off that cliff. Take the first step, and then flesh it out, figure it out. How you're going to do it. Again, if you need more tips and things like that.
These guys have been redesigned like 5 times.
Well, that's it too. I mean, and that's the cool thing about artwork, because we can keep getting better, and that's what it's about. It's about learning more too. So, the concept is great.
Oh well, thank you. Yeah, it's just like yeah, I'm just getting like side characters and like their family done. So it's like, I'm actually probably like if like I don't get off track, I'll probably like finish all the designs by this year for the first part. So it's gonna be fun.
Nice.
So, yeah, and if you need any tips, you need any help on stuff too, I got like there's a bunch of different books I could even recommend as well. I tell a whole bunch of different artists and creators, including writers, about a couple of books. That way, storytelling elements are they're more solid or more cohesive as well. Depending if you're going to be working with any other art teams as well, or if you're doing it yourself. So
yeah, I'm
like
probably doing it myself, but I definitely do need an editor.
Well, yeah, and that's what I mean. There's a lot of good people in the community as well. So yeah, we're there for one another. So if you need any kind of things like that, just reach out to anybody, me, whoever's on panel. I'm sure everyone here is willing to help out because that's what we do over here. It's about giving back and in a good way. But that's awesome that you're creating something too.
Yeah,
and,
I even finished the first like final draft basically. So it's like
oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so
that's
I'm
a
just
damn good
trying
thing.
to improve with my art and stuff and get a little bit better to,
Very
make
cool.
it not look sucky. But okay, well, that's it for me.
No, and that's a beautiful thing. Like I said, there's plenty of great stuff out there. I did a bunch of art lessons on my YouTube channel as well. So if you need any brushing up or stuff like that, you can check it out. I want to start doing more of those art classes as well, like live stream ones, to kind of, I talked to a few different people and they're kind of down for it. They want to see more of that stuff. So, like I said, it's about giving back to and in a good way. So that's what we should do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we can't rely on the mainstream to make our entertainment.
No, not at all.
So yeah, it's us. It's everybody that has the balls to take that first step.
Oh yeah, I don't think my comic would get greenlit by mainstream. Oh,
sorry.
Okay, you go.
Yeah, I was hearing this in stereo. Sorry.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm not the best mic here either. I'm wearing earbuds.
It's all right. You guys are all coming in clear. It's just, sometimes that's just how it is. People talk over one another every now and then. We all get excited and we want to chat. But no, it's awesome. Like I said, we're doing what we could over here to put out the best quality and and to give people really cool stories. All right, Kitty, I like your concept. I think that sounds really good too. And it's awesome to hear and see all that. Keep us updated. And like I said, anytime you want to come on too, if you just want to come out and hang out, you're more than welcome to.
Yep. Thank you very much. I'm glad I could finally make it. I know I couldn't make it last time because I was really tired.
Oh yeah, no, and I know it was a while ago too. Again, I got super busy with all this, with fulfillment, going back and forth with printers, making sure everything's going to be right. The paper shortage really pissed me off. So that's another reason why I had to wait. Like I lost another month because of that bullshit. And that's why right now I'm looking for a new printer, and I think I found one. So I'm fingers crossed. I'm glad. Yeah, because if I did, it'll be a lot easier too because it looks like it'll be local, so I can just pick them up.
Well, also, at least you're waiting for stuff at that end. I'm still waiting for the art for my daughter.
Well,
I'm waiting for vampire representation in the That's what I'm
Vampire on Life's Matter.
We got werewolves, we got elves, we got pirates.
Yeah,
don't worry. Guinea pigs are coming soon. Maybe we can include you guys in as aerial support.
Look at that.
No, the guinea pigs are going to use them for aerial support. I'm telling you, that'll probably be a book too.
They're going to wear little jetpacks and fly through the air. That'd be great.
That would be great. Was there something else you were saying too? Sorry, I know we trampled on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm already 5 steps ahead of you, Vinny. I've already viewed those art tutorials.
Oh, cool. Oh no, that's great. But yeah, like I said too, I want to start doing more hands-on stuff as well. Have a couple different creators on and kind of bounce some ideas back and forth as well. Also Raven Monroe, she's someone else another great creator. Who, if I start doing them, she's definitely down to hang out and draw, on streams with me and kind of, we'll break down some stuff for people as well. storytelling, more composition, things of that nature, anatomy, whatever. So yeah, again, that's what we should be doing. We should be having a good time, helping out one another, and yeah, and we're gonna continue that. But
and what's up to the people that jumped in the chat a little while ago? We got Leon Ratton, Tree Rock Creations. What's going on? Writer's block. That's the worst.
Oh yeah,
it happens.
Creative constipation.
Right.
Yeah. Just read something else.
The way you said that, oh my god.
Well, fall back on those words of what if, because if you stop and go, okay, what if this character did that? That sometimes that helps. Something as simple as that, it can get you kind of out of a jam as well. Or, well, what if this is what they could do to get out of this situation, or whatever. I don't know what you're writing right now, but
no, better yet, what if you don't finish it and you go outside and you get hit by a freaking bus tomorrow? Get it done. There you go.
Well, again,
Final Destination kind of.
The writer of Conan, he was tormented. He actually said that Conan was always behind him, threatening him to chop off his limbs if he doesn't continue writing and finishing his projects. Did you guys know that? Oh my
god!
Poor Howard.
Yeah, he was a little crazy, but at the same time, he got out some great stories.
Yeah. Well, that's the creative mind, though. It is torture.
Oh, it is.
They're all a little crazy.
Yeah.
No, you're never gonna survive.
Lasso of Truth. She says, we don't have enough werewolves. Well, we do have Bonds. Bonds 2 is coming soon. So sign up to that. Nerium, she's been doing a killer job. She wants to make sure she has more of it done before she launches, which is fantastic. I think I'm going to be doing that from here on out again as well. My first couple of campaigns, that's what I had done. Shadow of the Kraken was the first one where I was still working on it when I launched, but I don't know. I think I'm going to go back to doing it the other way.
I tell you what, I feel totally insulted by this, Vinny. There are plenty of werewolves out there. Where's the werepig representation? Just saying.
That's right.
Week at the moon.
Did you call
it? There he is.
He looks like a hair metal band member.
Oh my god. He looks like a fox merge. It looks like a wolf or a fox merged with a guinea pig.
Yeah.
I know, right? Isn't it wonderful?
That's the version of a bunny rabbit.
Well, it goes to 11.
That is killer.
I think Working on a Sex Farm was our best album.
Just stare. Just stare at my eyes, Fisk. I am looking into your soul.
Oh, snap.
I.
The blackest eyes.
That's
I did that short. I did that short on my freaking channel. I did like the paws, the Jaws joke reference one. I thought it was hilarious because it really is true. If you stare at them long enough, you will just forget where you are.
It absorbs the light.
It doesn't need
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Big thing.
There we go again. Both going for the same comment.
You owe me a Coke. No,
you can have a Coke in mine and shut the...
Wait, the werepig that's like hooked to fentanyl? What?
What? No.
Not okay.
Weak.
It's scary. They're supposed to be cute.
Is that was that Hulk Joe Biden? I don't know. It looked like Joe Biden, but Hulk does.
That was Robert Loggia.
Robert Loggia.
That was definitely not.
You
Drink your juice, Billy.
You can understand what he said, first of all.
Robert Loggia back from the dead.
Okay.
Well, I can see the resemblance. I can see the resemblance to Brandon there.
He wishes he was Robert Loggia.
Yeah.
Keep talking about Robert Loggia, and I'm going to break out Jesse. Don't do it, Vinny.
Uh-oh.
Man. Make tar and feather great again.
These guys finger right over to the not okay button.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that one and the other one, I love making fun of the fake emperor.
Oh.
Damn.
Holy shit.
I'm really disappointed, Vinny, for Pride Month. Why don't you have the next scene? You know what I'm talking about.
I haven't had a chance to make more of those, but I will. This week I should be able to. But like Tommy said, I'm working damn hard. I'm getting everything out there for you guys. I am shipping out Shadow of the Kraken, and just like Chris said too. What does it say right here? Shipping now. Campaign number 6. This is why you guys called me the Fulfillment King. I didn't call myself that. You guys called me that. And I'm going to continue to do my best to do that. So I'm going to live up to that name. I'm going to get more product out there for you guys and girls.
That's right. If you haven't, 50 pages of high seas action, mystery, and adventure with Shadow of the Kraken by Vinnieart. What are you waiting for, you scurvy dogs?
That's right, brother. Yeah, trust me, you guys are gonna love this thing, man. I really did. I worked really hard to get you guys a killer story, and something that's very, very intriguing. By the time you get to the last page, you're gonna want the next issue. So that's kind of how I've been doing it. So, but if you still want, again, we haven't pushed this in a little bit, so I'm just gonna do it really quickly. If you guys haven't seen it in a while and you're still looking for these great books, Through the Woods. This thing still ships immediately. Again, this is the hardcover completed story. If you guys are into ghost stories, this is right up your alley. No werewolves and vampires yet, but
no vampire guinea pigs. Correct.
Blah, blah.
I like the way you were thinking, right?
But yeah, no, you're gonna get a great story
the
with this one.
Vampires ever.
Right?
Yeah, they're so adorable.
You're gonna do a hybrid of were pig vampire, and it's gonna be killer.
Like that Bunny and Monty Python.
Oh my god! ReZero already did that.
Right? And yeah, we got Frankie Knows. He's the writer and co-creator on Through the Woods. He's in the chat. That's my brother. This is nearly 100 pages. The whole story is complete. You get it all. I did all the artwork in here. Came up with the initial story, we fleshed it all out, had it back and forth too, and what would work. And this thing is just awesome. We got Kelsey Shannon, who has the cover to the ash can. There's also a nice big shot of this one inside the book, like in the kind of in the gallery section. But yeah, I worked damn hard on this as well. Made sure you guys are going to have a fun story. It's going to be awesome, intriguing. You get everything you need here. So our main character, Laura Langley, she inherits a property in upstate New York. She finds out that it's haunted about 100 years earlier. It was a loggers camp, and some very bad things happen. You see how it unfolds, how those elements come into present day, and how everything kind of gets resolved. There's a little bit of a mystery that's in there as well. But yeah, plenty of great stuff here. Very cool story. So if you want it, please make sure to jump on it. Again, the people who have gotten it, they've said this is like amongst their like top 2 or top 3 favorite indie books of all time, which means a whole lot to me as well. Because I did some really cool stuff in here. There's
not only that, but every day we are ever so inching closer to one of my favorite holidays ever, Halloween.
Ooh. Oh yeah, man,
and this fits right in perfectly with that.
It certainly does.
Definitely a good Halloween book.
And from what I've heard from a number of people, I think they even said it on the comment section. They got emotional at the end of this story. So if you could get,
it was really good.
Yeah, if you could get something out of people like that, and guys, I do appreciate that, man. Thank you for saying that. If you could get a real emotional moment out of reading a story like this, then we did our job. So absolutely, and like I said, it's a pretty powerful, cool story. You get a little bit of cheesecake here and there, certain elements, but again, there's a female character doing research in one of the the middle part of the book. So she's by herself. She's gonna, she's wearing her. Well, you saw her. She was laying in the bed.
Giggity.
It's not like she's not gonna wear a suit of armor to do her research in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
So again, you get a little bit of fun in there, but there's plenty of violence too. There's great stuff going on here, and it's a cool story. We have some dark elements as well in that story. So check it out. You guys are gonna love it. So, and again, we're not going back to print on a hardcover. So if you want this special edition, please jump on it as soon as you could, because once they're gone for good. And I made sure to really go off on these pages in a great way with detail and you name it.
Beautiful book.
Yeah. So thank you guys.
Especially the big axe on the back.
Oh yeah. Oh, which is again, we got a merch store now, and if you want some great merchandise, we got it out there as well. So it is a bigger book. It's bigger than your standard comic book. It's more of a European format, hardcover, the works. So yeah, make sure you guys are gonna love it.
Nice.
And yeah, so and City of Venus is still available. There's some of the TV spots that I've done as well. Some of the work that's been highlighted that I've done in my career. So yeah. I usually show that here and there. That was way before the whole world went completely batshit crazy. Or we didn't really know too much about what was going on, but now we do. And we're at City of Venus is the other project, and I have 3 books on that campaign. You get 2 art books that are 52 pages each, and yeah, we got Volume 1 and Volume 2. Everything in the kitchen sink is in there. City of Venus 2 is going to be coming at you soon. I'm going to be getting back to work on all of that as soon as fulfillment's done. Going to flesh out some more details in the story, and then get my layouts going. And yeah, I can't wait because this is going to be a crazy story, and this one's going to be a bigger one. So issue 2 is going to be about 52 pages as well, because I think I want to stay with the perfect bound format. I like the presentation on that a lot better than just getting a regular stapled book. And yeah, so this is some crazy shit that happens in this one, kind of post-apocalyptic. It's more bleak than people think. It really is kind of, you know, like the last hope kind of situations going on here. We have some failed experiments here. There's a ruling class pretty much that they live in this floating city above everything. The rest of the world's pretty much destroyed except for that floating city in the sky. And yeah, if they catch people or any survivors, they pretty much do tests on them because they want to live forever. So it's this whole immortality thing that they're trying to still reach, and they can't.
Even though they made zombies.
Well, again, these are failed experiments. Not exactly zombies, but you're going to see the different failed experiments. So, first book kind of seems like it is, but it's not. You're going to see some really crazy shit throughout. Yeah, this series is going to go really nuts. But that's the fun of it too. This is kind of the one where everything that I've liked and my influences, I kind of put into a blender and made my own story. And oh yeah, this is going to get into some really gnarly areas.
Hell yeah!
But again, yeah, get ready because it's going to be really cool.
Nano Reaper, if you're sending anything to my old Tommy account on Twitter, that's locked out, man. That's gone. I'm actually under the Pig Collective now.
Okay. Well, I think they reinstated you again. I saw that it's there.
No, it's locked out because I looked earlier today and it said it was still, my appeal is still sitting there and they haven't done anything with it. Yeah, thanks for your appeal. It's still sitting there.
But we could see it though. I guess you can't interact with it.
Yeah, I'm locked out of it. They want me to admit I did wrong, which is never going to happen because I didn't. They can kiss my ass.
Oh, they make you delete your tweet. Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah, no. Stop them. Stop them with every fry baby you bing, Tommy. Bust them down. Slap them in the mouth. Because that's what he does. That's right. A good thing. That's it.
Pigs are coming.
Pig lives matter, bro. So.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bunch of specious bastards.
By the way, too, let's hear from Tim. We haven't heard from you in a minute, man. Anything you want to promote or push tonight? Talk about?
I wish I was awesome as you guys, but no, I do. I don't think it's the best content to show, but I did do a short film in Robert Meyer Burnett's Film Festival. It was like 2 years ago, called Closed Doors. It's not the best, but like literally, I had me and my friend. I was directing, and we never worked on anything. I did put out like a 5-minute film. That's on my channel. My trailer actually got like decent amount of views or whatever. But it's more of like narratively told, like in a way where it's not much speaking. It's like through like body language and just like the surroundings. And it's kind of reflective on my life. It's just like someone that's kind of like dabbled in the industry and like being told no all the time. It's like you get to that point where it's like, is it me that's self-sabotaging myself because I'm not ready for that change, or am I just not kind of like worthy, right? So that's what I was trying to like illustrate or display. I don't know if I did a decent enough job about it. I do want to revisit it. Then this was filmed during like the pandemic era, so it was harder to get people together for this. And obviously, I live in an area in the Midwest. People like when you're like talk about comic book writing or even cosplaying, right?
Mhm.
They think it's strange. Like if you go to like Orlando, like MegaCon, or like you go to San Diego, right? Comic Con.
Yeah.
Whale's vagina.
Reference there. Yeah. So like it's more normalized there to like dream bigger and not to want to have that 9 to 5 job. So you know, that's also a struggle. I feel like people could make a documentary or film about putting stuff together. I know it's cheaper to film over here. Like obviously they're filming projects in Atlanta now and other places. I know I'm getting a little side off topic there, but like no, check out my film. Leave a comment, critique. I don't care. Like I want constructive criticism. I want to get better, and I feel I do want to get back to form because I do like acting. I've done several independent films like martial arts stuff. So I do want to get back to that form. That's what I feel like I'm missing on my channel. It's just like I did YouTube like a lot of us. Like we're kind of like you know, I laid off from my job and stuff like that. So I got into YouTube, and that's kind of my origin story. That's my Batman story. Not quite as cool, right? I didn't lose my my family. I don't have a Batmobile, or do I? Maybe it's on
You didn't have an uncle who was trying to kill you.
Or did I? Am I the variant in the other universe where I had the uncle in the other universe, but I'm Wanda right now? So I'm trying to go take over his body to live in a much cooler life. Because at least I'm a Sith Force user, right?
Right.
So I mean, my life would be so much better. I mean, it'd be more complex, but Ray taking my hand for not taking it for like the second or third time. I'm sure I could influence some other Raylos to take my hand. Ray, like, I'm done with you. You're not the only catch in the galaxy far.
That's
far
it.
away.
Take her out and then get that gold lightsaber.
Yeah.
No, dude, that's awesome. Another monster. He said that, because that film was awesome. So that's very cool. If you got a link or something, we could put it out there too. Make sure people subscribe to your channel. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, you can drop it in the private. I don't know if you have a wrench yet on my channel or not. I don't know. I got to get over there. But either way, if someone could drop it, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, man, dude, Tim, you're always great. I know we've been on a couple different streams, and we have a chance to talk here and there. I know we do the whole back and forth father and son situation with Earl.
We don't talk about the bathroom scene, but the shower. We don't talk.
Yeah, I showered with a Wookiee. No, I didn't. Anyway,
Nano Reaper had sent me something on the new account, and he said apparently Ezra Miller has already skipped over guinea pigs and has gone straight to capybaras.
Oh boy!
I don't know where he's finding the tunnel for the capybara. I mean, maybe his asshole opens up like hangar doors for airplanes.
The world's largest rodent.
Lemmiwinks?
Allegedly.
Bear?
No, that's
a capybara.
That's like a German Shepherd going up your ass, by the way, folks. Like a capybara is a huge freaking. It's the largest rodent.
It's almost like a cross between a big giant guinea pig and a regular pig because of the way their feet are.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Looks like a beaver without a tail.
Yeah, it does, right? Maybe just a little bit cuter.
Yeah.
I could never have one. I looked into it and I can't have them because apparently they love chewing on wood.
What?
There goes all the door frames. There goes all the doors, the kitchen table. Nah, that's all right.
They weigh around 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Holy hell.
Large.
They're thick.
Huge.
Ladies love it thick.
That's where you go, Red. That's where you go.
Yes, Esther loves it thick too. I don't know.
My little capybara likes to wear garter belts.
Do they now? Draven, my friend. Let everybody know where they could find you and anything else you wanna talk about, because I know you do streaming and stuff.
Yeah,
and, all around great dude.
All right. 1 second.
Listen.
All right. So.
Oh yeah.
So I do.
Oh, you're gonna be fighting in the interim.
No. So AEW is doing Forbidden Door. It's coming towards the end. Yeah, it's AEW versus New Japan. It's going to be June 26th. I'm not going to be able to watch it that day, so it'll probably be like that Monday or Tuesday. I'm thinking, but we'll watch it, and then afterwards we'll go live and talk about what we liked and what we didn't like.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
So
okay, we'll do it live. No,
yeah, exactly.
Well,
it won't be up
tell
till
you
like
what,
2 in the morning this time.
Yeah,
because
5 hour.
I'll try to do it earlier because it won't be the night of. But
Draven, let me tell you what, you're promoting this now, and Red is already on board just with the title alone.
The Forbidden Door? Is that the Forbidden Back Door?
The Forbidden
Door
Door
wrestling.
to Narnia. Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely going to a different world.
When you open that door, that's where Ezra Miller's hiding.
Hey.
If you watched our Double or Nothing review over on my channel, CM Punk won the title. The AEW title, and then immediately proceeds to get injured after there
because he's bitch made. Real quick though, another monster. Have a good one, man. Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
tonight.
take care. Another monster ends up getting injured, so he still has the title, but now they need an interim title holder while he's out. So John Moxley versus Hiro. Tanahashi. They're going to be fighting for the interim AEW title until CM Punk gets back. And then when he gets back, whoever wins this match, those two will fight. So, yes. But anyway,
nobody into the back door.
That's what I'm going to be doing on YouTube. And then I also do gaming over on Twitch. So, check that out.
Awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Going in through the back door.
Did you notice that the 2 O's on back door were like black and like really stretched out?
It looked like the Doctor Who logo.
There's like portals. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of that. But for the thumbnail, I'm going to try to do like the little portals that they have and then have each one of our emblems in the portals.
Oh, sweet.
Sugar Chris is going after Red hard in the chat.
That's right. It's because he wants it. Just like I don't know what's going on with Tommy. It's like ever since Walton disappeared, he decided he needs to hop on the gay train.
Oh,
wait a minute. You were the one that started with the whole gay pride thing.
The point is, it's not
really?
gay, Tommy. It's not gay, unless you're
gays.
Yeah, don't say gay. Remember?
Wrong with that. Get your boosters.
Don't say gay.
Let the good people know where they can find you, brother.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? Yeah, you probably looked in your fridge and probably noticed all your lettuce and your carrots are gone. And you just follow the droppings that the guinea pigs left all the way back to my channel, Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. We're talking about old toys, old movies, old shows, and all that nostalgia stuff from the past on Going Old School Retro Discussion at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific every Monday. And, of course, right back on my channel and Vinny's, because we flip-flop it back and forth, we have Collectible Pass at 7:45 following Red Gaze, and boy, this don't sound gay. The Probe with Miriam Noah on Thursdays. Guys, there's a lot of fun going out there. Don't forget about ETEP, our boy out there doing a whole bunch of stuff. Monday nights, Wednesday nights, Saturday nights, man. He's getting around. He's doing his thing. Of course, our boy Tony Dev and the Clown World Reviews actually going in on Tuesday with a Monday night retrospective, talking about the old school WCW versus WWF matches that were so much fun back in the day that actually gave rise to basically what became sports entertainment at the time. So guys, man, stay tuned, get on board, have some fun, because we are going to go for a ride. Remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because your silence is consent. And I'll tell you what, Rorschach is very ornery, and he will get your ass this week. I guarantee it.
Oh, bye.
Amen, brother. Dude, no, yeah, I think we had a good time tonight as well. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much. Keely Chow, awesome one. Papa Cotton, Red Gaze, saying hi to everybody as well, and getting into it with Sugar Chris, which is always fun. Lion Ratton, another monster. Lasso of Truth, thank you so much for dropping all the links tonight as well. Lasso, you rock. There's Tim's link as well. Beautiful. Jump on that. I know Riot Kitty's link is out there as well.
Lasso Truth did plug it. Thank you, dude.
Beautiful. That is fantastic. Yeah, Lasso. She is fantastic. Again, Tina Bojan as well.
The best.
Great person. The best. We have awesome people here in this chat, and then that's it, man. And that's the way to roll. Nano Reaper. Again, the CJH. Thank you so much as well. As always, it's always a pleasure to have awesome people here. Soul Assassin. I'm not sure if we had Samba Gogo tonight. I thought I saw them, but I could be wrong. Jace, thanks for being here as well. Spike 220. What else? We're scrolling. You guys have been going back and forth. It's a good thing. I love it. Yeah, super sci-fi. Again, Tina Bojan, the best. What about? What did I miss here? Small Time Republic. Yeah, it's always awesome having again nice familiar faces, good people who've been supporting us nonstop. Mogwai Centurion. Again, another cool person. Met him in person as well. Awesome dude. He paints miniatures and stuff too. Very cool shit. Yeah, loving it, man. Like I said, Frankie knows the Sentinel. Let's see if I miss anybody else. Darren, like my father before me. And again, Darren, if you're still here, I know it's late by you, but yes, your book should be going out this week. Like I said, I'm finishing out the rest of the shipping this week, so get ready. Well, for the initial batch. So yeah, it's going to be a good thing. Trust me, people have been getting it. They've been retweeting Shadow of the Kraken out there as well. So happy people have been loving it. Vengeance Production. Thank you for being here tonight as well. I think I said Papa Cotton, but if not, we'll say it again because Papa's cool. Yeah, man. Thank you, everyone, each and every one of you guys and girls. Pale Rider. Geeks Are Us.
Juice violence.
I think I got everyone this time. Chris, get ready for that beautiful outro. It's always a blast.
All right.
Yeah.
Just remember, it's nothing to be proud of, folks.
Yeah, remember, everyone, be kind to one another. Suffer no fools. Don't take shit from anybody. Just, again, have a great time. That's what we should be doing here. I will embiggen Chris.
You know, choke. All right, we ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right.
Well, that's a pretty background.
Do it.
Oh, thanks. Bye-bye.